Hi, I'm Brian Rose, the founder and CEO of London Real, and welcome to this exclusive masterclass. Before we get started today, let me introduce myself. In 2011, I walked out of a career in banking to start my own podcast. Why? Because I wanted to. I was sick of living my life on somebody else's terms. I wanted to be my own boss and live the lifestyle I chose. When I told my friends and family, they thought I was crazy. But I can honestly say it's the best thing I've ever done. Before, I was trapped in an office with people I didn't like for 12 hours a day. Now, I spend my time meeting the world's most interesting people and transforming the lives of anyone who wants to get to the next level. But here's the thing. When I started, I knew nothing about running an online business. Banking was all I'd ever done. Yet today, I'm speaking to you as the CEO of a 7-figure media business. That didn't happen overnight. I made a ton of mistakes when I started out. Every day, I was watching my bank balance go lower and lower and lower. The truth is, it took me years to figure out a way to make London Real a successful business. Today, I'm here to tell you that you don't need to make the same costly mistakes I did. I learned the hard way. I was motivated, but motivation is pointless without direction. The good news is that now I know exactly what you need to do in order to get an online business generating revenue in weeks, not years. Because the way I finally made London Real a success can be replicated in any type of business. In fact, I've personally mentored London Real students to start up successful businesses in 34 different industries, from personal finance to healthcare to cryptocurrency. So if you're looking to start up your own business online and start making money from something you're truly passionate about, then this video masterclass is for you. In the next few minutes, we'll bust 4 popular myths that stop people from setting up their own business and leading happier lives. But I'll also show you what you need to do to start and maintain a successful business, even if you have no experience. First, I want to ask you something. Do you wish you could make money from something you're passionate about? Are you feeling bored or stuck in your job and worry life is passing you by? Or perhaps you already have a business but want to know what you need to do to bring in a heap of new clients. If any of these situations apply to you, it's critical that you watch this masterclass because I'm going to show you exactly what you need to take charge of your future. How? By exposing 4 conventional business myths that you need to get out of your head immediately. When you know exactly how to start a successful business, you can be selling your products and services within 8 weeks. In this class, you'll learn why you don't need a single business qualification to start selling products and services online, why you don't need to ask for funding to get your idea off the ground, the simple but proven process used by my graduates all over the world to build their own businesses, why you don't need any technological knowledge to start and run your business, and finally, the single biggest investment you need to make to become successful, the one which helped me build a 7-figure media company. But before we start, just a few things to do and be aware of. 1, put your phone on flight mode and close all other tabs on your computer. 2, I will not be telling you how you can become an overnight millionaire. And 3rd, this will require you to do some work. Now, some of that probably sounds obvious to you, but I just want to make completely sure that I'm talking to the right person here. Someone who knows that you can't just wait for opportunities to come to you. You need to go out there and grab them, and I will show you how. Okay, before we get into how you can get the ball rolling on your business, let's bust some popular myths that stop people taking action. Myth number 1. You need an MBA to start your business. If you talk to most people, they think that in order to start your own business, you need a master's in business management or years of experience. It's like society has conditioned us to believe that we can't do it ourselves. But here's the truth. That's nonsense. You can have all the qualifications you want, but if no one wants your product or you fail to deliver what you promise, you won't succeed. If you want to run a successful business today, you don't need to spend tens of thousands on education. And if you've never run a business, that's fine too. You just need a proven plan, and you can be up and running in weeks. Take my former student, Jonathan Rainey. Jonathan has been a Royal Marine for 10 years. He had no idea about business when he came to me. He had been in the Marines his whole working life, a completely different skill set. He had never had to think about selling anything, but he was passionate about using his knowledge to help people eat more healthily. So he followed my digital product system and made 10 sales of his product before the course even ended. Myth number 2, you need a lot of money to start your own business. This is the most irritating thing people tell me, but I hear it all the time. You do not need to spend a lot of money to get going. You can start selling your products and services with as little as $5 a month. Yes, you heard me, $5 a month. Marketing your business is all about getting your product in front of the right people. With our social media marketing blueprint, you'll discover exactly how to reach your customers and get them to buy your product for next to nothing. I meet people desperate to work for themselves on a daily basis, but they never take action. When I ask why not, they almost always say, I have no money. They either don't want to risk their savings or they think they need professional funding or investors to get started, which makes them ask, why would anyone give me money? So I tell them, that's all nonsense. Look, 10 or 20 years ago, that might have been true. But today, you can be connected with over 3 billion customers right now via the internet for free. Social media platforms, video uploading and playback, email marketing, and even payment platforms are all both easy and free to use. And yet this hang-up still blocks many, many people. Take my former student, Yane Reckert. Yane was skeptical of the costs he would have to incur when he first started working with us. He thought it would take a big investment to close a single sale on his business, helping people lead healthier lives. But after 8 weeks in our program and less than $20 spent, he managed to make 13 sales at a 30% success rate from his product sales funnel. Now, he's running a successful detoxification business, helping people every single day. Myth number 3, you need to be tech savvy to sell online. There are social media gurus out there who will tell you that it's all about the hustle. Fire anything out on every possible channel as often as possible. It took me years to build London Real into what it is today, and I can promise you that's not the way to do it. Which channels you use depend on what your product is and where your customer spends their time online. And I can tell you which platform you should focus on for your type of business. And when it comes to knowing what to post on social media, I've got you covered there too. At London Real, we have our proprietary content templates that you see us and our clients use every day. Now, there are no exact techniques you need to follow here. We teach you an overarching strategy, but after that, it's entirely up to you on how to execute. Social media can be used in all kinds of interesting ways to build a following. For example, you could post personal stories, a demonstration of your knowledge or skills, a product review, tell people what you stand for and what you stand against. And for existing businesses, you can post client testimonials. Take my student Patrick Turner Lee, who is 59 years old. Patrick is passionate about painting, but was struggling to sell his work. He had no knowledge about technology, yet he knew he had to do something different. So he asked for my advice on establishing a solid plan for getting his paintings in front of potential customers. Once we took his art online, he realized he had the perfect shop window for his paintings. He didn't need an expensive gallery who would take a big chunk of his sales. Now he's making great money from his art, he's loving his newfound fame, and enjoying a new lease on life. Myth number 4, you can do this all by yourself. If you take nothing else from this masterclass today, make it this. This is the single biggest reason why London Real became the successful company it is today. No one can set up a thriving online business alone. You need a mentor. even me. One of my mentors is Dan Pena. You may have seen my interview with him on London Real. Dan is a huge character, a real force of nature. When I first told him my plans for London Real a few years ago, he started holding me accountable instantly. Imagine having someone on your back 24/7, making sure that any moment you think about quitting or procrastinating, they stop you. That's what Dan is for me. He was a great guy to bounce ideas off, but more importantly, he held me accountable for my actions. Without that, there is no way I would have succeeded. I could have taken the easy way out and lost focus. I might have even gone back to working for a bank by now, but Dan wouldn't let me do that. And that's what my students get from me. I will not let you fail. You may even come to hate me at times. I don't care. If somebody asks me to help them get started, I hold them accountable for their actions. So just to recap, today I've covered the 4 myths that stop people from starting their own businesses and living the lives they want. And we've looked at what you need to do to start making sales in just a matter of weeks. I showed you that you don't need an MBA to succeed in business, that you don't need to spend a ton of money to start your own business. You just need a computer. I showed you the blueprint on how to publish social media content that will earn you fans and turn them into your customers. And finally, I showed you why being held accountable by a mentor is the best way to fast-track your success. Now, the fact that you're watching this masterclass tells me you're interested in starting your own business. Maybe you've got an idea you want to get started on immediately, but aren't sure how to go about it. Or you want to find out what you could do to start making money online, how you can turn your passion into a product. Well, right now, you have a choice. You can listen to what I've said and forget all about it and just keep living your life. Carry on as normal. Take the path of least resistance. You're free to do that, of course. But don't wake up in 5 years' time thinking, damn, I haven't achieved anything. Doing nothing is the easy option, but nothing worth doing comes easy. I don't need to tell you that. But if you're willing to do some work and be held accountable for it, then you can have your business up and running in just 8 weeks. If that sounds good to you, I'd like to make you an offer. If you want to brainstorm your business idea, one of my coaches will set aside some time in the next 48 hours to offer you 45 minutes of their time for free. Keep in mind, these are people who typically charge hundreds of dollars per hour. What they're going to do is dissect in signature detail precisely what it is that's holding you back in life and business and create a step-by-step game plan with you so you are in a position to hit your income goals for this year. That is, if you're willing to do the work. If this isn't for you, that's completely fine. It's okay to say no and not book the call. Just bear in mind that your coach will expect these things from you. A willingness to be held accountable. You have to be able to take constructive feedback. You will have to be open to changing your mindset and doing what it takes to become successful in business. And you have to be willing to follow our advice and take action. If you're comfortable with that, you're going to get a lot out of this call. So click on the link below or go to londonreal.tv/call and apply to grab your spot. Appointments are on a first-come, first-served basis. Pick the appointment time that you like and we'll call you then. You'll just have to answer a few basic questions that'll help you and your coach get straight down to business. This is your chance to start out on the path to becoming a successful business owner. So take this application seriously to ensure it is approved and you are selected for a call. Remember, it's completely free, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I promise that this will be the best 45 minutes you have ever spent working on your business. There's no weird psychology, no high-pressure sales pitch. We don't even make an offer to most of the people that we talk to. Our selectiveness at London Real ensures that each and every mentee of mine has the opportunity to achieve their most ambitious goals. This is your opportunity. Don't waste it. Thanks for watching today's masterclass. Take action and start your business today.